Hey guys, welcome back to another Fire Emblem Streetpass guide with your host, Bobo Smith 101. I bet you can guess today's character by the title, but here we are. Today's character is Cherche. She starts off as a Wyvern Rider. Because she starts off as a Wyvern Rider, her modifiers are more stacked into strength and defense. Cherche's modifiers are +3 strength, -1 skill, -1 speed, +2 defense, -2 res. Now, let's get into pairings quickly, since it's not going to be a big section. You want to have a similar max stat modifiers with them. Don't clearly subtract with them. For example, a knight with the Pegasus Knight, it definitely wouldn't make the best use of their modifiers. The main attraction of the kids, though, are their skills. Now let's get into Cherche's pairings quickly. Cherche's pairings, you want it to be more strength-oriented, because she's a strength woman. She's a strengthful woman, you know. Arguably, her best pairing is Gregor. Gregor can pass down amazing classes for her child, which is a male Wyvern Rider. And every single skill you can list that's good for him is there. Vantage, Astral, Lethality, Bowbreaker. It works. Stahl's another pretty good one. Vantage is useful since he has Myrmidon. Aegis from Paladin. Astra is useful, and Luna is pretty good. Vake's okay for stats. They have similar modifiers. And Rickon. Now, before you hit that X, Rickon is mentioned here because he gets Archer and Cavalier in addition to his mage class. Dark Knight gets Life Taker, which is pretty good. Luna from Great Knight, Aegis, which is going to be helpful because their child's not going to have much res. So Aegis is helpful, and hit +20. A big good skill for Streetpass. Big good old skill. Cherche's reclasses are rather awkward. You see, Cherche originally trained to be not a Wyvern Rider, a Cleric. You heard me right, a Cleric. So guess what her reclasses are? Cleric and Troubadour. Magic-oriented, and let's just say Cherche doesn't have the best magic growth. She doesn't have the most pitiful magic growth, but her magic growth isn't that good. Not her strong suit. However, she does learn a few good skills from her reclasses. Here's the path you want to take. She starts in Wyvern Rider. That's perfectly fine. You want to reclass her into Wyvern Lord. Promote her to Wyvern Lord, rather. So she can learn Quick Burn and SwordBreaker. SwordBreaker is going to help because Worm Slayers, or just swords in general, as you'll see soon. It's swords in general. You'll see why. Quick Burn gives you +15 hit and avoid when the battle starts, and it slowly goes down as the battle progresses. After she becomes Wyvern Lord and gets SwordBreaker, which is at level 15, reclass her into Troubadour. Now, this is because you want one of the skills from Troubadour, Resistance +2. If you don't want that Resistance +2, just reclass her into War Cleric, because that's what you want to promote her after she's done with Troubadour. War Cleric's going to be your final class. She doesn't have much way to counter her weaknesses in Wyvern Rider, so War Cleric's just the best thing for her. Now, her skills. She went SwordBreaker from Wyvern Lord. You learn that at level 15. Quick Burn, which comes from Wyvern Lord 2, at level 5. Resistance +2 comes from Troubadour. Strength +2 comes from Wyvern Rider at start. And Renewal, which comes from War Cleric level 15. Now, you can drop Resistance +2 and Strength +2 for all stats +2 and Limit Breaker, both of which are DLC skills, but if you don't have them, you want the Strength +2 and Resistance +2. In my opinion, I mean, this is by no means the best. Everyone has what they think is the best. This is my personal opinion. It's all up to you on what to do. I hope the Streetpass guide helped, and I know it's really choppy and bad, but I had to get it done eventually. This was also to the help of X4Games, and being a big inspiration, and thank you.